Everybody, welcome to another episode of Handle the Heat. I'm your host TK, and with me today is R&B singer and summer nominee of 2019, Nick Soul. Nick Soul, welcome to Handle the Heat.
What's up, man?
Hey, man. Firstly, before we start, congratulations on the nominee.
Thanks, man.
How was the experience, though?
It was great. You know, I love red carpets. I've been doing it for quite a while, but I mean, I think re-entering the space where your work is really, been given the platform to be celebrated, I was like, yes, thank God,
You've been in this game, though. We've seen you.
I've been around, bro. The television, it's just in the industry, people think you made it on TV and like, oh yeah, now as a star. I've been in international stages for a long time.
Yeah.
Just maybe television gives you more exposure.
For sure.
Yeah, but the art in itself has always been around me for a long time. Yeah.
Now let's get to the reason why we're here.
Cool.
How are you with spicy food?
Look, I handle a lot of spicy food, like way beyond all my friends.
Okay.
But I don't know the levels yet. Hey, we don't know the levels yet.
There's levels to this thing.
Cool.
Okay, so we're gonna start you from the beginning to the end. Yes, it does get harder. The name of the game is Handle the Heat. Technically, you can't give up.
Okay.
Because you're African.
Sure. Yeah.
We don't give up for nothing.
Yeah, man.
Okay. This is TK. You're watching Handle the Heat. All right. So we're gonna start with the first one.
Which one is the first one?
That one. So you're going right to left.
Okay, so you just pick it up?
And go for it. You got milk, you got water.
Apparently milk is better than, okay, whatever. Okay. Whew. All right.
You're doing it right though, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How did music find you? Because you've been doing R&B for a while. Mm-hmm. People who know your music, people who've heard your albums, they can hear there's a lot of heart in it.
Sure.
There's a lot of experience. You're not just writing for the sake of being creative.
Sure.
It comes from a place.
Sure.
So how did this find you?
For those who don't know, I've always been singing. Music found me. I'm from all the way from Skumansdal. It's literally a walk to the border gate of Swaziland, Rural area, not much happening, dusty streets, but I guess music found me through God and church,
Yeah.
I was always the short one singing.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed in the adult choir.
Yeah.
But I want to start the songs. I didn't understand what that was because, from in that place, not much is happening, And moved to my mother's place later on for high school.
Yeah.
For those who know Eligazi, Ganyamas and a shout out, That's why I went to high school, Tembeka High School. So there, there were more church choirs. I met the person like my muso, FJ Ngobeni, the late FJ Ngobeni, God bless his soul, that taught me music. I remember there was this competition. I was sitting in choral choir, school choirs were competing, and something was like, this is what you have to do, This is what you gotta do. And then that Monday I joined the choir, and from that joining that choir, that has opened doors and led me in many sort of musical experiences, gospel choirs, church choirs, prison choirs, a lot of competitions.
Yeah.
Like from my 12, 13 was music all the way till my 20s. Yeah.
Wow, that's quite a come up.
Yeah.
So you're quite experienced in the game then.
Yeah, in terms of sound and music and choirs and harmonies and all of that.
Are you also a heavy critic on your own craft, or do you rather keep it experiential, because it's coming from a place, because it's something you feel or something that happened, that you leave it there, or do you even critique that even though you're writing on an experience?
I do. It's just because sound has lived, within me for so long.
Yeah.
I'm so, I'm so specific about what I want to do, how it should sound like, how the notes come together.
Yeah.
Because most of my songs come from, I say they come from God because I get melodies all the time.
Yeah.
If I go through my phone, there's like more than 200 voice notes backing like date in 2009.
Yeah.
We have always been recording myself and I think the choir experience has taught me a lot in terms of how I can form my music, because it's but it's also a lot of African Skatamia sounds, but it's also a lot of international R&B that you mix a lot of sounds. But I do critique myself a lot because I always want to be better, and I'm very hard also on a lot of people because music lives close to my heart. If I'm very honest about what I don't like, I don't. It's never personal, but I think it's because we all want to shape things better in South Africa and not always accept things, yeah, the track is hot, but it's not, you know what I mean? Because in South Africa, in other areas and places, we okay things that can't compete internationally. And they might be relevant to us, but when it comes to me, I want to make music that the Grammys can give a nod to and say, this is great work.
Wow.
You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? See,
I thought we were talking more, bro. I thought we were talking more.
The show has to get hot now.
All right.
Sriracha.
Yeah. Sriracha. Okay,
People
cool.
actually like that one.
In terms of taste or just the firing?
Taste.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Sriracha. Okay.
You doing alright? Still not bad.
Okay. I'm following through. I gotta listen to it. Okay. Cool.
What stereotypes did you have to go through while you spent time in America doing a movie? We know it's 2019, but we know people still are under very big misconceptions about Africa, South Africa, things we go through. What things did you have to reteach Americans when it comes to us?
Africa's hot. Africa's incredible. Africa's happening. Africa's the beginning. Black is pride. You know, like we wake up, we look at ourselves, we have to understand and know for a fact that we are far more incredible than we give ourselves credit to. And for me, these are the things that upsets me about. And I know we come back from the history of what it is that we come from, and that's a fact. But I deny and rebuke the fact that we think we're less than. You know, Africans are incredible. And I think this is our time to get the spotlight and really run with it.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of stereotypes that, I've shot a movie in Atlanta, but I've traveled in America a lot of time, you know, during my touring years with The Lion King in the UK. Just really wanting to explore, because I love America. New York, the land of opportunity, you know. I've studied at a university in Muncie, Indiana, furthering my musical theater program. And it's just a lot, I would think it was in DC, Washington, where a lady was like, but why do you speak great English? I was like, okay, so tell me more about Africa. Is there like buildings? So the stereotype is there. It's true, it's real. But, you know, I think also let's start stretching out.
Yeah.
You know, and inviting our American brothers and sisters to what Africa is.
Yeah.
You know, and having these conversations and writing the books and making the documentaries.
Yeah.
You know, so that we're bridging the gaps.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of what we are. But I think what we are is incredible. I wouldn't want to wish to be born anywhere else except right here where I'm at.
Come on.
Yeah.
Preaching.
Yeah.
You ready for Mangali?
Yeah, we are moving faster.
We are moving quick.
Whew, okay.
Well, you look like you're doing well. I'm not seeing any reactions out of you.
Yeah, I know, but you never know. Okay.
Well, we both come from the church, and you know what every church likes to say? The best is yet to come.
Oh, the best is yet to come. All right. This one is a bit wild. One must respect this one.
The kick is quite slow.
But it comes through, no? I can feel, I can feel the burn in my head. Okay.
When it comes to television and stage and theater and musicals, which one do you like? Because you're quite a multifaceted, talented person. The multi-talented, as AKA would like to say. What's your first love?
Theater. Musical theater. Because it just, it really opens up the arts in, like, you know, sort of much more bigger conversation and bigger space. Because you find people say, I don't really like straight plays, you know. And now people are like, I wouldn't necessarily go watch, you know, a music show live. But, you know, I think the fact that you can sing, dance, and act, it's just so entertaining that if you don't like that one part of it, the other you like, you know. And also it just gets to really exercise you as an artist and the muscle. Yeah. That is, yeah.
So how's Stevie the Lion treating you right now?
It's doing great. We're doing great storylines. You know, stuff that I'm proud of, you know. Narratives that are important to me, you know, and to the new South Africa. Because I think when I joined the show, I was very interested in knowing what were they planning to go with the character and what stories they wanted to tell. You know what I mean? Because that platform is big. That platform has, you know, has people of color, it has white people, it has green, orange people, you know. It's one big show in South Africa that involves so many different cultures. You know, and I mean, it's just that one platform that really is the platform to tell the stories.
Yes.
And I thought, yes, let's do it. Let's tell the stories.
It's quite impressive. We're moving on to Caribbean Blood Fight.
Okay, just ahead. Yeah, that one is coming in. So look, I want to be prepared. Okay.
Don't worry, it's burning me too.
But I can tell that you can take heat. Okay.
You ready?
Okay. What is this called?
Caribbean Blood Fight.
And anything Caribbean is wild, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're very great with their like hot spices and stuff. Okay. Caribbean, okay.
In your album titled Therapy, when one listens to it, we can tell that these aren't just good songs. You've also been compared to Neo. I mean, Neo, to say you've been compared to John Legend in articles. When you read stuff like that, is that a compliment, or how do you receive news like that?
Music is universal. If you can compare me to someone great, then great. That's amazing, because it shows that we all, exist in the same space. I love John Legend. I think Neo is great, although we are far different.
Yeah.
Far different continents, but I think what they do, definitely, because I derive my sounds from a lot of Neo, a lot of John Legend, the soul and the truth in it, So, hey, if I remind you of them, incredible, but I mean, I know I never want to be like anyone else. Yeah.
But when you wrote Booyah, was that based on someone?
Yes.
Did they actually come back?
Look, I think Milk. Let me just. Booyah. Yes, the whole album, Booyah Spongy, borrowed name, but yes, it was about someone else. I was touring overseas. Love never worked out. Sat down. I said, how do I share my experience with a lot of brothers, or just a lot of humans, everybody who's been in love, to. What is it that they can get from it, Sharing my experience, not making it too personal, but knowing that someone else can listen to it and say, I get this, I've been there before.
Yeah.
I know someone who's been there before. I never really wanted her to come back, so it was just a matter of I just wanted to share that. Yes, there was a hope at the back, but in my head I was like, it never worked out. And how we broke up, I was just like, no, it's okay.
Sure.
I was ready to grow,
Is the heat burning you, or are you getting in tears right now? You sound quite emotional.
Heat. Yeah, but I mean, that's what we do as artists, That's what God has sent us on this earth to do, to share.
Yeah.
And you help someone else, hold their hand.
Yeah.
That's what music is about.
Yeah. Quite profound. Second last.
Yeah?
Vintage. We're going to play a game here, musical roulette.
Okay.
So, after eating the wing, I'm going to bring up a name of a musical, and you sing the first chorus that comes to mind when you think of the musical.
Oh, the musical?
Yeah.
Jeez, okay, this should be fun. Okay, I don't know. What is it called?
Vintage.
Vintage.
Yeah, that one.
Anything vintage is old.
So I'm going to try to bring up as many local musicals as I can, but forgive me if I don't. I might bring up international names too.
Please, even international better. Okay, cool.
You ready? Let's have the wings first.
Ooh.
But you're doing well.
Yeah, I am. I just want to be ready, because I know something is about to happen. All right.
I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. Go.
Working on my road. Oh, I just can't wait to be king, the Lion King.
Sorry, Peter.
Get ready, mama. Prepare for your freedom. Freedom is coming tomorrow. Yeah, put my glass on top of mama. Sarafina, yeah. Yeah.
High School Musical.
Do I know anything from High School Musical? I've never been a fan. No, I'm gonna skip that one.
Chicago.
Cause when you're good to mama, mama's good to you. Oh, and Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane should have been my name, cause you can walk right through me and never know I'm there. Yeah.
Last one, Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
What's that song again? Nothing from Moulin Rouge. Nothing from Moulin
Somehow
Rouge.
the spice just took everything.
Yeah, nothing from Moulin Rouge. Okay. But there's a lot of musicals I like. I like Hamilton that's on Broadway right now. I like Rent, the musical. You know Rent?
Yeah.
I've done Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Quite enjoyed it. Phantom of the Opera is a nice musical. There's a musical called I've said Dreamgirls. What else? Is it me or the chili that I can't think? King Kong. King Kong is a good musical.
I actually never knew King Kong's a musical.
Really?
No, I just know the movie.
Yeah, King Kong is a musical. Miriam Makeba and all of them were part of it. Hugh Masekela was part of it, crafting it and stuff. Umoja is not a musical; it's more like a performed review kind of thing. But it's one thing that has done a lot of stuff internationally.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
What was it like playing Simba though? Simba's the icon every kid wakes up thinking, I want to be like Simba.
Simba chose me. It was to further my story because a lot of the stuff was very similar to like Nicholas Guna's, so dad's story,
Yeah.
In terms of he promised you'd be there,
Yeah.
whenever I needed you.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to hold on, just waiting to hear your voice. One word, just a word will do. So that story healed me a lot.
Yeah.
Because I had to Simba faces, his own demons and
Sure.
and truth and all of that. So I was just Simba.
I like how you take your art and you don't just create, you
Sure.
actually make it personal.
Yes.
Which is beautiful.
Yeah.
But that brings us to the end of the interview. Final and last one, Snot Club.
What is this? No what?
Snot Club.
It's not. Oh, okay. What are we doing now? We're eating that one.
We're eating this one.
Okay.
But you've been holding it down. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, no, I can handle heat, but I just don't know what's happening here. Or what to expect. Okay, cool.
You ready? I see a strategy. You drink before you eat, okay?
Yeah,
Not
because
eat
I
before
don't
you
want
drink.
to, at least I want to be able to speak. Okay. Okay,
You ready?
sure.
Cool. Nick, thank you for coming to the show. Tell the people where we can get a hold of your album, what you're up to next, what's the next project. We want to know all of that. Give us a preview of what your life is like.
My project Therapy is out online everywhere. Musica, anywhere you can find it. I'm going on tour in September. August, I'm turning 31. Guys, I'm getting older and older. I need to do a lot of stuff, but I am working on my production company, Nixo Productions, to open up the space and give people a chance, musicians, actors, because it's part of open up the industry. Because I hate the talk of why aren't things done, but we're here.
Yeah.
So I want to be part of the people to change the game. Yeah. But I'm going on tour September. Check my Instagram, Nixo World, Twitter, Nixo World, and check where I'll be and what I'll be doing. It's going to be exciting. There are a lot of incredible features. I won't mention any name this year.
TK is going to be an album.
TK is going to be the album. So really this year for me is about growing myself, but opening opportunities for other people, but also be great at it. Whatever you do, be great at it.